Hey everybody, and welcome back to another One of Everything Wednesdays. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're continuing with the trading post. Holy moly, they have a lot of packs. We're getting right into things. Things are getting quite spicy now. We're moving into some of the stuff that I never even opened because I was not playing at the time. So today we're going to be doing Rise of Eldrazi, Worldwake, Zendikar, Core Set 2010, Alara Reborn, Conflux, Shards of Alara, Eventide, Shadowmoor, and Planar Chaos. Holy moly. And we have some spicy stuff left still, so let's see what happens once we get there. But that being said, we're going to put this off to the side here, like so. We'll move these cards into shot here, like so. Let's get right into it. Obviously, we always open the oldest first, so we're starting with Rise of the Eldrazi. Now, again, because I didn't really play during this time, I have a really hard time probably figuring out prices and stuff of these cards. So if there's anything of note that you see me miss, please let me know, because this is stuff that is going into the patron pile. So, you know what, we're going to put these here like this so that they're out of my way. Okay. I know there's a fair number of commons and uncommons in Rise of the Eldrazi that are a couple bucks. We got Ancient Stirrings at $3. We got Soul's Attendant at $2. We've got Jorga Tree Speaker at $2. We got Wall of Omens at $2. We got Hyena Umbra at $2. We got Pathrazor of Ulamog at $2. We got Inquisition of Kozilek at $5. Those are the commons and uncommons that I can see that are worth something, so that's kind of cool. Oh wait, a Unified Will as well at $2. Holy moly. There's a lot of stuff in here that we could be seeing. Interesting, so let's go through it. Mnemonic Wall. Always a fun card to play with in the Defender deck, that's for sure. So we didn't hit any of the commons, it looks like. We hit none of the commons of note. No Hyena Umbra, no Soul's Attendant, and no Pathrazor of Ulamog. Oh no, that's an uncommon. Okay. Alright. Oh, no Ancient Stirrings as well, unfortunately. Palaka Worm, Pawn of Ulamog, Phantasmal Abomination. Okay, so none of the uncommons of note. Let's see what the rare is for us, though. Whoop. Disaster Radius. I don't even see that on the list. That's unfortunate. There's so many cool cards that we could have hit out of this set. Now, that's not saying that this card's not cool. Let's see what it does. Disaster Radius, Sorcery, 7 mana, 5 and red. As an additional cost to cast Disaster Radius, reveal a creature card from your hand. Disaster Radius deals X damage to each creature your opponent controls, where X is the revealed card's converted mana cost. That is pretty mean, especially if you reveal some sort of large Eldrazi. So there is that. And then we just got an Eldrazi spawn token and a Plains. A good old-fashioned Plains. Alright, Worldwake is next. Obviously, we know that there are some big hitters in Worldwake. Of course, there's Jace, right? But there's also things like Celestial Colonnade, Stoneforge Mystic, Amulet of Vigor. Also, Searing Blaze is a common worth $2. So how about that? Right there. Boom. Done. Already found a card that's going into the patron pile. Look at that. Okay, so then we have, I think we have some other commons as well. We've got Tectonic Edge is an uncommon, but we've got Bajuka Bog, which is a common, which is a $2 common. Okay. Alright, well, let's keep an eye out for that, I guess. Man, Halimar Depths is a very cool card, too. Explore, Dispel. Okay, those are commons. Light Keeper of Emeria. Shoreline Salvager. And Quest for the Goblin Lord. And our rare? Oh, a Goliath Sphinx. Oh dear. That's not so great, is it? An 8/7 for 5 and blue with flying. That's all it does. But, ooh, I think we have a foil in this pack. There's a plant, and we got a full art forest, which will go into the patron pile, and our foil? Ooh! A foil Sagiri Steep, or Step, or whatever you want to call it. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I might add that to the patron pile with some other stuff, just because it's kind of cool looking and it's an older foil. And alright, Zendikar. What can we find in Zendikar? Of course, all the fetch lands, right? That's what we're looking for, like a Scalding Tarn or Misty Rainforest or something along those lines, right? But there's other stuff too, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look here. We've got Goblin Guide, we've got Valakut, we've got Oracle of Moldaya, we've got Bloodghast. These are all rares. We've got Archive Trap at $10. We've got Blood Chief Ascension at $9. These are all rare cards, so I'm not even talking about mythics, right? Mythics, there are a bunch of mythics as well, of course. Emeria, the Sky Ruin, $7 rare. We got Hedron Crab as an uncommon worth $4. We've got Expedition Map, which is a common worth $4. So, I mean, we've got some stuff we could find here. Goblin Bushwhacker from this set is at $2 still. Wow. And we got Crypt of Agadim. That's a rare. Okay, but we've got Gatekeeper of Malakir is a $2 uncommon. We got Journey to Nowhere, which is a $2 common. So there's lots of stuff we could find in here as well. Let's see. None of the commons yet again. Maybe it's just a curse that I'm looking up the prices and then it's like, how dare you? River Boa. Green Weaver Druid. Carnage Altar. And our rare? A Grappling Hook. My goodness. Well, there you have it. How about a Grappling Hook? And we got a Full Art Swamp. I think we have a foil here as well. That's a really cool elemental token. 7/1 Haster. And it looks really cool too. We have a foil. A foil Welkin Tarn. There you go. Or Turn. Okay, next up, Core Set 2010. Who's hyped for the new core sets? Core Set's coming back, right? It's about time, right? I have no idea if there's any commons or uncommons in this set that are worth anything. I would highly doubt it, as it's a core set. Oh, we got Fabricate is an uncommon at $3. I don't think... Oh, Lightning Bolt. Okay, Lightning Bolt and Ponder. Okay, Lightning Bolt and Ponder in the common slots. We need to look at our commons. Giant Growth. Nope. No Lightning Bolt or Ponder. Okay. Overrun. Air Elemental. Gorgon Flail. Holy moly. And a Howling Mine. Alright, alright. That's, you know, it's not the best card in there. It's only $3 rare, but it's still a sweet card. Howling Mine is a sweet card. Just, I play it in a number of my decks. I have a couple decks that are like everybody draws, and it's not fun for other. Like, they think at first they're like, oh cool, I'm drawing extra cards, thanks, and then they realize, oh no, this is, can you stop? And I'm like, no, the wheels are in motion now. It's too late. You're gonna just keep drawing and you're gonna just die. We have another foil. Holy moly, look at this, 3 foils out of 4 packs. We have a foil Armored Ascension. There it is. Okay, Alara Reborn. Alara Reborn. Was this border post worth something? I feel like it used to be. I don't know if it still is. I feel like these border posts used to be worth something. Maybe they're not so much anymore. It looks like there's not a lot in here that you could find. So we've got Mind Funeral at uncommon. We've got Bloodbraid Elf at uncommon. Everything else is rare or mythic. So we know Bloodbraid Elf and Mind Funeral, but we knew those before. All right, let's see what we can find. So we don't really need to look at the commons. The border posts are really neat, if you've never seen them. They're essentially an artifact for 3, but you may pay 1 and return a basic land you control to its owner's hand rather than pay its mana cost, which is kind of cool. So you can tap a basic land and return it to your hand and play this out for free. And then if you haven't played a land that turn, you just play the land again, and then you still have it open for mana, which is kind of neat. Giant Ambush Beetle. Cathari Remnant. Tainted Sigil. So no Bloodbraid Elf and no Mind Funeral. And our rare, is a Thopter token. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? A Thopter token is our rare. Wait. That can't be right. So the rare is at the back. Fight to the death as our rare. I have no idea. Again, we're now into territory that I don't know anything about because I did not play during this time. So, fight to the death. Destroy all blocking creatures and all blocked creatures. Dear me. Okay, Conflux is next. We have some sweet hits in Conflux too, from what I saw. Let's see what we can find. What are we looking for? Ooh, how about that Noble Hierarch? Everybody likes that, right? Path to Exile, we know, is a fairly decent uncommon. We got Reliquary Tower, uncommon as well. Counter Squall. I don't think there's any commons. Are there any commons in this set? Oh, Scatter Shot Archer is a common, worth $2. Interesting. Okay. I doubt we'll see one, but hey, you never know. And there you go. Nope, none of those. Cumberstone. Creatures your opponent control get -1/-0. Hey, we hit the Reliquary Tower, though. That's a $6 uncommon. Look at that. There you go. That'll go right into the patron pile. That's sweet. Awesome. Reliquary Tower, very good card. It's a land that just says you have no maximum hand size. Our next card here is a Sludge Strider. And then, of course, we get the ad, which is a rules tip for domain. And our rare, a Cillian Sunslinger. I don't think I saw that in here anywhere. Does not look like it's... Oh, Ancient Ziggurat is an uncommon worth $12 from this set, too. Holy moly. Yeah, I don't see Cillian Sunslinger anywhere here on the list. So, there you go. A little 2/2 elf, shaman for 2. And we've got Shards of Alara next. Shards of Alara. Here we're looking for mostly just mythics from what I can see. Although our Death Baron. Who doesn't like a good Death Baron, right? I don't think there's any commons or uncommons, at least not that I saw. So let's just take a quick... Oh. My goodness. Let's take a quick peek here. We got Esper Charm at uncommon. We got Relic of Progenitus at common. Okay, okay. Not a bad little common to hit, that's for sure. Looks like Esper Charm's the only uncommon of note, and Relic of Progenitus is the only common of note. And we don't see Relic, no Relic for us. Rock's Charger. Bant Charm. It's close, but not quite. Hey, there's the Esper Charm. $2 Esper Charm. Not bad. It'll throw it in with one of these other cards that's only a couple bucks. And our rare is a Tar Fiend. I have no idea where this lands on the spectrum of whether it's worth anything. I don't think it's worth anything. But it's a 4/4 for 6 that says Devour 2, which Devour is, in case you don't know what Devour is. As it comes into play, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. This creature comes into play with twice that many 1/1 counters on it. So if it eats one creature, it gets 2 1/1 tokens. If it eats 2 creatures, it gets 4 1/1 tokens, that kind of thing. So Devour is really cool, especially with something like Doubling Season or something along those lines, right? Because you get lots of tokens that way. So there you go. And then it says, when it comes into play, target player discards a card for each creature it devoured. So it's like a double whammy. And did we get a foil here? We got a foil here. Ooh. A foil Sanctum Gargoyle. There you go. Nice little foil, man. Hey, that's 4 foils so far. It's not bad. Pretty good. Eventide is next. What can we find in Eventide? Bloom Tender, Glen Elendra, Fetid Heath, Twilight Mire. Oh yeah, all the filter lands are in this set. I don't know if there's any commons or uncommons again. Like, again, now we're into territory where I never played. So, oh, we've got Slippery Bogle, or Slippery Boggle. And then we've got Nettle Sentinel. And then we've got, what else have we got? We got Gilder Baron, or Gilder Baron, or however you pronounce that. We got Crumbling Ashes. These are all uncommons, it looks like, except for Nettle Sentinel. Okay, Nettle Sentinel and Slippery Bogle, or Boggle. I think people call it Boggles, right? I don't know. Maybe you call it Bogle, maybe you call it Boggle. I don't know. Listen, I'm not one to listen to when it comes to pronunciation of things. Okay, so there's all our commons, and then the rules card, and then does that mean our rare is... Does that mean that the uncommons are back here? Let's just take a quick peek. Yes, it does. So let's put those up front. Moonhold. Ward of Bones. And we got a foil, which means there's another uncommon on the back. Outrage Shaman. And our foil is a Kithkin Spellduster. And that means our rare... Wait. What just happened? What just happened? Did I skip the rare somehow? Oh. The rare is Ward of Bones. Oh, it was in a really weird order because of the foil. Oh, that's really messed up. So we, like... The foil was first... Oh. Okay, so it was these, and then it was that. And then we took the back three and put it in front. And it was uncommon, foil, rare. So if we had just taken the rules card out, we would have got the uncommons, and then the foil, and then the rare. That's super, super strange. I don't know why they put the rules card in between the commons and uncommons, but who knows? Who knows? They had crazy, crazy things that they did back then. So our rare was Ward of Bones, and that actually, I see that here. It's on the list. It's a $6 card, so there you go. Nice little card to add to our patron pile. Sweet. And Shadowmoor. Shadowmoor's next. Okay, we've got Runed Halo. How about that? It's a nice little $40 rare that we could find in this set. We've also got Greater Oromancy, we've got Fulminator Mage, we've got Mana Reflection, Prismatic Omen. We've got a bunch of rares that we could hit that are high up on the list here. This set also has a lot of cards. Okay, so there's Gleeful Sabotage is a common worth $3. Holy jeebus. Okay, we've got Curse of Chains, $2. Guttural Response, $2. Resplendent Mentor, $2. Steel of the Godhead, $2. Those are all commons and uncommons. We got Blowfly Infestation, Gleeful Sabotage, Corrosive Mentor, Deep Channel Mentor. What else? Any other commons or uncommons? There's a lot of stuff in this list. Kolrath Knight is a $4 uncommon. Beseech the Queen is a $5 uncommon. Devoted Druid is a $6 common. Mistveil Plains is a $6 uncommon. Curse Catcher, $6 uncommon. Umbral Mantle, $6 uncommon. Holy moly. So many commons and uncommons. Oh, Manamorphose is in this set too. And Kitchen Finks? Okay, so there's lots of stuff that we could hit that's not the rares. Holy moly. Okay, well, let's see what we find, I guess. Gleeful Sabotage was one of the ones. Okay. None of those other ones were on there. Repel Intruders. Kolrath Knight was on there as an uncommon. And Corrosive Mentor was also on there as an uncommon, so there you go. We hit those uncommons. That's pretty cool. What does that set us at? The Kolrath was $4, and the Gleeful Sabotage was $2, I believe, and the Corrosive Mentor was also $2. Is that where I saw him? Holy moly! Corrosive Mentor $3. So we hit a $2 common, and then a $3 uncommon, and a $4 uncommon. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And our rare is a World Purge. I don't know where that is sitting, but is it sitting somewhere where it's in a decent place? It's hard to tell with these cards because there's so many. I don't see World Purge in here. I do not see World Purge in here as one of the cards of note. That's too bad. But it's 8 cost, 4, and then a white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. Return all permanents to their owner's hands. Each player chooses up to 7 cards in his or her hand, then shuffles the rest into his or her library. Empty all mana pools. Holy crap! We got a foil rare out of this pack, and it's a Wiltleaf Liege, which is already a $4 common sorry, a $4 rare, not foiled. So how about a foil Wiltleaf Liege? I think someone's going to be happy about getting that. Who doesn't like having a little, like, elf for their elf deck? That's pretty sweet. Very nice. Another card to add to the patron pile. Look at all these cards. Look at all these cards. So many foils. We've opened a ton of foils. Planar Chaos is next. We got Damnation. We've got Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. These are rares, of course. We've got, Psychothrope Ballad is an uncommon, worth $6. There's a lot of uncommons in this set that are worth money. Interesting. Big Game Hunter. Necrotic Sliver. Rebuff the Wicked. Pongify. Sinew Sliver. Pyrohemia. Simian Spirit Guide. Keen Sense. Elven Warden. Okay, so there's a bunch of... it didn't look like there's any commons. The Simian Spirit Guide and the Elven Warden are the only commons. Everything else is uncommons. Okay. Good old Sunlance. The art on these cards is so cool because, like, the border and everything, like, is all weird and different from normals. It's like the, because they made cards that were, like, basically the opposites of things from other colors. It's kind of cool. Alright, we got Sarah's Boon. That was not on our uncommon list. We got Muckdrub. We got Shivian Wampus as our rare, and we're missing an uncommon, which means that we have a foil in this pack? No, we have 2 rares. What? 2 rares? Oh, we didn't get Numot, though. We could have got Numot. That's too bad. But, so neither of these show up on the list here of things that are worth anything, but that's okay. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize that you could get a double rare pack in this? Is that how these sets worked? I have no idea. Again, I wasn't playing during these sets, so I have no idea. Is this how this worked? That you would get like you could have the chance to get one of the legendary dragons in the pack, and therefore it just like gave you an extra... I don't know. I don't know how this worked. We lost an uncommon slot and gained a rare. Maybe this was just a misprint pack and you weren't supposed to get 2 rares? I have no idea. Someone can let me know below in the comments, or maybe I'll go do some research afterwards, but that's pretty cool. We got Intet the Dreamer, and we got Shivan Wumpus. Flying 6/6 for 3, a blue, red, and a green. Whenever Intet the Dreamer deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and a blue. If you do, remove the top card of your library from the game face down. You may look at that card as long as it remains removed from the game. You may play that card without paying its mana cost as long as it remains in play. As long as Intet remains in play. And the Shivian Wumpus is a 6/6 Trampler for 3 and a red. And it says when it comes into play, any player may sacrifice a land. If they do, put Shivian Wumpus on top of its owner's library. So, I mean, like, you get a 6/6 for 4, and they can sack a land. If it's turn 4 and you're dropping this guy, that puts them back to 3 lands, and means that they need to play a land to play a 4-drop, and now they're behind on turns. And you're just going to draw this guy again, which means chances are you're just going to play him again and make them sack another land unless they want to deal with the 6/6 on the table. So, it's kind of interesting. Seems like not a bad card, that's for sure. Anyway... Holy moly, this has been a long video for one of everything. There was a lot of stuff, and it's because I don't know anything about these sets, so I apologize that I was rambling and sort of looking at stuff as we went along. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget, this is for the Trading Post, located in Guelph. I leave a link for their shop in the description. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.